What's going on, everybody? Kikoki coming back with another episode 23. I can kind of do it with fingers, I guess. We're going to still run out, but it'll still pop up on screen. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic weekend and a fantastic week. We are on to new things in Satisfactory. We have the assembly director being made. These are the supercomputers, I believe. Nope, these are the RCUs. We got plenty of them, so we can actually do some MAM and hub work, which is fantastic. This one is going to be batteries. So I have set it all up. The logistics for this one was kind of a pain because I had to move things, because unfortunately with pipes you can't go then down and then back up kind of thing. You have to change the conveyor belts to go underneath so the pipe can go straight through. It's kind of annoying. I don't know why they don't have it so you can't drop pipes like that, but unless you put like a foundation and then move, but then it gets weird because then it looks like things are floating. So I just moved the conveyor belts. It's a lot easier. And one thing I'm gonna start doing is access panels or like walkways underneath, pretty much. Just because it's starting to become a pain to do things from the ground. Because, for instance, where did I have to do it? It was right here. I had to drop this one to come down, then go back up around. It's kind of messy. It's gonna stay that way. It's underneath. It's like electrical. It's like plumbing. I mean, as long as it works right, it should be nice regardless. But for right now, it works. And it looks like there's thunder and lightning going on every time. That's trippy. See that? Right up here? Right there? It's kind of crazy. It's just flashing. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So it must be in like a texture thing. Wait, so that's that point. I ran everything I could around. I was gonna do it on the side of the buildings, but then I figured, you know what, I gotta just take from here to there. And I believe this pipe is literally just for alumina, I believe. And then I think I set up another pipe. I would have had to have for excess water, which I don't think I did actually. Let me go take a look really quick, because that's kind of embarrassing. Because there should be 3 pipes. Okay, that is that one. Okay. So this one is going to be the output of water, because unfortunately when you do the creation of batteries, you get water for some reason. I'm imagining from the sulfuric acid because it's mixed, and then it just gives you a byproduct, or it's a byproduct of the alumina solution. Not really sure. I did have an idea to do a whole new factory, but then it just became a headache because then I had to make sure I had enough alumina coming in, but then there was enough scrap to make casings, but the casings weren't producing enough byproduct, and the alumina wasn't making enough byproduct. So I'm just gonna pump this up. We've already adjusted both extractors to 300 degrees and 600. I think I need like 581 with everything on the foundation for the floor. So we shouldn't run out. That little guy right there, though, you can see him. Let me do this little guy right here was actually running half. So remember when we set up, I believe, was it the alumina? It might have been this one, because technically the excess from making the scrap, I believe, gives us water. But I just think there was just enough in there, and it just was slowly draining, and I didn't realize it. So eventually it would have stopped, because theoretically this should not work. I should have adjusted this, which is still running 180. I believe it should only be running like 120, I think it is, because this produces what, 60? Yeah, so 120 to the 80, and I haven't adjusted yet. I don't want to. Actually, no, let's just do it, see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? It breaks, we fix it. So 120. So that means this is the main water supply. This is the excess water supply from making the scrap. So it should balance out. So hopefully it stops this from kind of depleting, if that makes sense. Anyway, everything else is set up. So this one, we need to bump this up actually. So I might actually have to change it now that I think about it, because I believe we have to make, what is it? It takes, I gotta run over. I think it's 40 additional alumina to make the battery, which is not bad. We'll just adjust and it should be fine. Everything's fine, nobody panic. Okay, so we need an additional 40. We're making 120 now, so it'll be 160. which we have enough bauxite to do what we need to do. My concern is it's gonna either overflow or backflow, and it's gonna pitch up somewhere. I just don't know where yet. So right now we need 180 water. We're producing 60, which brings it down to 120. This is going to go to 240. Oof, math. Okay, well, we need an additional 40, so we need 160. So let's bump this up anyway. It's only going to affect these two, which we have plenty of this. The train's constantly going. Water may be an issue. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Ooh, almost got it. No, wait. We need 160, don't we? Because we each 120, yeah. Okay, so we need 240 water. So that still produces 60. So 180, I think it should be back up to, which is where it was originally. So I guess we're just gonna put it right back to it. I swear I didn't touch it beforehand either, so. Okay, there we go. We're gonna attempt. It might fail, but that's okay if it does. Is that really? I don't think that's even. It doesn't seem even, but it does. It looks like it kind of goes up like 2 degrees a little bit. It's my mind playing tricks on me. Let's go set this up. Let's set this up this way. I don't think I attached it. I left it unattached for on purpose. Is it here? Oh, please tell me I don't have to put a pump on this. Do I really have to put a pump on that? I think I do. Fine, I'll put a pump on it. It looks silly, but, you know. Game wants me to do it. Now, is it actually connected? I don't think I connected the elbow. No, I did not. Okay. But regardless, it still needed a pump anyway. What is this? Look at that. Just imagine the pipe actually going that frantically. Can we not have, like, straight? There we go. Like, I know straight up and down exists. It's gonna pump through. It's gonna pump through. Please don't make me have to have another one. Okay, we're gonna wait here. That should be enough to pump it through, because I think that's the highest point it goes to. Everything else slows downhill. But let's try. All this are batteries, by the way, which we're not even using right now, other than for when we start producing drones. As I don't need it for the tractors. Coal is good enough. Literally, it doesn't have to go that far. And I believe I actually have to reset up one of the cards, because I was watching and I wasn't watching, I was doing something and I heard smack. Not really a smack, but I heard it hit a wall and I'm like, uh-oh. But thankfully, I think that one's only, I think it was the plastic one, because I redesigned everything on this foundation. I didn't realize I had to change something over there. So yeah, you may come across a cart slamming into a wall. It's fine for now. Only plastic, it's only making a certain thing. We have enough of it, it's fine. I'm not going to be concerned. Please tell me I don't need to make it. Do I need to make one? Oh, I think I need to make one. Yeah. Well, upward. Fine, we'll have 2. Where is this one going to go? You know what? Fine. It'll look ugly for now. I won't fix it. Hopefully this is making enough, by the way. We're just gonna let it run. I'm not gonna turn the machine on yet, because I think I still have to adjust the casings. Because I swapped out, because we have so much aluminum sheets, it's insane. We're good for a while. We're only using it for conveyor belts. I know there's a recipe that you need them for, but we'll focus on that later. But we need 20 here. And it's this one. I kind of got lost the other day when I was trying to find this. I'm like, where's the other one going to? So when I was trying to set up the line, I thought it was over there somewhere, but it was literally next door. So 20 and 32, so we need 52. Which means I might just have to cancel out it going into a cargo. Just force feed it down the line. But I think we're making 60, I want to say. Turn on light so we can see. Ow! Come on, 60, am I right? We're making 63, so we need what, 52, so we have 11 left? I might not have to. Hope not. Is that backlogged? No, that's not good. Yeah, let's investigate here. How much is it not backlogged? Oh, wow, okay. We're on a roller coaster. Slam! That would hurt. Okay, come on. Oh. no way it's not making enough. But, by the way, this is extremely fun until you crack your head off something. But no, it's extremely fun running the conveyor belts. So that's backed up by 4, let's call it. So let's see if any more come. Because if that chews through those before the next set comes, we're gonna have to adjust again. Okay, no, we're fine. I think. Because I hear the machine above me, so that's for that one. So this must be for the other one. Okay, so why is it not back? Oh, it's because it takes so many, that's why. Well, we have a surplus of 11. And then is it going to stop? I just want to see if it stops again. Because there should be a backflow of 4 again, but it's just a matter of when it gets here. So it shouldn't be running out. Here, let me open this up. 200. Okay, so there's 4, so technically it's kind of increasing by 2, it looks like. Well, we're going to leave it as is. Okay, well, we're going to run into a logistics issue anyway, so we'll just deal with it when it happens. I guess, can I get it through here? Not really. Thankfully, gravity doesn't exist in this game, because could you imagine doing that falling through, snapping off the conveyor belt, getting rid of everything that's in there? Would just be horrible. Okay, so I think we have everything we need, so let's turn it on as soon as we get some alumina solution coming through, hopefully. Okay, so there's a bunch there. We only need 40, and then we need sulfuric acid, which I did set up a factory over here. I'm not going to run there. I'm just going to zoom in with the camera. So this is making sulfuric acid. Man, look at that pipe. That is jagged. Anyway, we have sulfuric acid being pumped in from sulfur and water. That was fun to try and figure out, by the way, because I couldn't get a line going anywhere with water, so I had to go back a little bit. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Buildings in the way. Who'd have thought? Oh god, why am I thinking? If I jumped, I guess I didn't. Okay, well, sorry, there's 6. And they're filling randomly, which is weird. So that one's full now. Oh, now you're all going to be full. Okay. Well, that one was half full. That one was like a quarter. This one was full. That was like half. It was really random. But I guess I've had the game running long enough. Everything's backed up, so we should be good. We can probably turn it on. The worst case scenarios, we don't have enough aluminum casings and we run out of aluminum solution, or it gets backed up in the aluminum production. Yeah, and I know aluminum's not actually said the way Canadians and Americans say it. I know I have British friends and Scottish friends that, what do they call it? Because we call it aluminum, but it's aluminium. I call it aluminum, and I've called it that my entire life. I've never once thought about calling it aluminium, even though technically, if you read it out that way, it is kind of how it sounds, but, you know, it's aluminum. That's the way I look at it, so that's what it is. Anyway, enough about trying to spell and say things. Wow, I did not get a good jump off that one. Oh, we're out of fuel, that's why. When did that happen? Speaking of fuel, this is entertaining. So I need to probably go get some, but we're already here. Thanks for stopping me. I was wondering why I was going so slow, and concussion, broken legs. This pioneer has been near death many a times. He's actually died many a times because of everything that's tried to kill us. Why is this blocked off? I don't remember doing that. Obviously I did. So we're just gonna put it as a plain intersection. That's weird. Okay. The many mysteries of my, like, yeah, scaffolding, I guess. Didn't realize it was like that. For the amount of hours I've had in this game so far on this one map, just realizing that now. I have no fuel, do I? No. Okay, well, anyway. This is fun. I'm gonna have to make another cargo container, but I think this is finally done. That is done. That is done. That's probably got it. Went through with a perfect amount. Last time it had 4 in it. So how many do we get officially? So 1, Well, we're not going to count that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 plus containers of solid biofuel that we're going to turn into, for whatever reason, liquid biofuel, which is not as good by any means. I believe if we look up fuel, it's actually way less than what it should be. So this, how much does this give us? 450 megajoules, and then 750. And then if we scroll down to fuel here it is. That gives us 750 as well, and then we get into the turbo fuel, which gives us 2,000, I believe. Yes. And then once we get the iodized fuel, I think it's 7,500, somewhere around there, I believe. Don't quote me, we'll find out when we get there. But I'm going to dismantle this finally, because this ran for a while. To make that much solid biofuel, like I said, at the beginning of the game, fantastic. And I was thinking, I know what I'm going to do to transfer this. There's no way I am running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth 10 plus times. I'm just going to make a conveyor belt straight over there. We're going to connect it. We're going to turn it on, and I'm going to leave it. Simple as that. So we're going to have a conveyor belt going over the train track for quite a while, but that's fine. Probably should pre-make some lifts, but I'm not going to. We're just going to see how far it can stretch first. Right away to here, probably not, so let's put it in the middle. Place it. I mean, that should be bigger than the train, right? We'll find out here in a sec. Not that I'm mad. I don't think it would derail. Would it? Please don't derail. Oh. Okay. So it's gonna look stupid for a little bit, but that's fine. I don't care that much. Okay, we gotta go way over here. You know, I'm gonna have some fun. We're gonna do some curves. Why not? I haven't had fun doing like random things in the game yet, so you know, we're just gonna have some fun. It's probably gonna annoy a lot of people, but that's okay. Nobody else is on this map other than me, so I'll get annoyed with it later and fix it. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. I'm just literally just... It's probably gonna take more time doing it this way to get to said other cargo containers, but you know what? I don't care. There's... I don't even want to count how much. I'll probably pull out the calculator later just to see. But I think we have like a row maybe left in the last one and the 11th one, so it's fine. Let's go this way. I think, can we make 5? We were way off. It didn't help either that I actually made additional. I used my cilia and the rest of the remains that I had, so it's kind of my fault we have more, but I figured, hey, why not? We're never going to use it. It's just to be made. Like I said, I'm setting this up now on camera. Off camera, I'm going to set up the canisters, and then we're just going to go from there. So yeah, we need a lot more. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have 6. Hopefully I have enough of everything. What? Why is it going that way? Oh. That's why. So it's actually going into the machine. This is the actual, you know, feed me section of it. Is that close? No. So that's 8. So we need 9 and 10. And the conveyor belt should hold the rest, so I think we only realistically need 10. I believe. Let's make sure everything's connected, because that would be awkward. Okay, it's all stuck in this one. Why isn't it going anywhere? Oh, I missed the conveyor belt. My bad. So that's going into there. That's going to force feed into here. That one's already got one, so that means this one needs to go here. Okay. We got this. Aw, really? Really? It's that far off? Okay, there we go. Oh wow, that's quick. That was a lot quicker than I thought. So we need water, which I did forget that's actually siphoned water from the main source as well. So if we do start to run into issues, this little guy right here is getting his own extractor, and it's going to come off the grid for it. It's not going to be on the main supply. but I think we're gonna need more than 3. But we'll start off with that. So let's turn it on. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's in the front, isn't it? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be in the front? Let's drop it right here, and... No, that's gonna bug me. It's cutting through. Where's the closest one? Fine, we'll do it this way. You want to be difficult? I'll be difficult. I don't know why. I just hate crossing the lines with everything. It just looks so weird. Like if I did this, would it be right here? Well, not right there. You get my point, basically. But it looks like it would go into it, and it just... If you need to tear things down, you're thinking, oh, this is connected to this, but it's not because that's connected to this. And then when you take apart this, it shuts down everything else. So then you secure it up, and you're supposed to take B instead of A. It's just... Yeah. Logistically, in my head, it makes sense. I try and keep everything as fluid as possible. We're going to double that just to make more. What? Actually, you know what? Let's not. We're already making 60. It's fine. We're never going to use it. We don't need double. Stop right there. Just going to leave it as is. So, yeah. That's it. We're not putting double. We don't need it. It's literally for nothing. I think we can use the fuel generators, but those coal ones over there are obsolete at this point. I ended up making a 150 fuel out of a blender down by the oil sands that feeds into 3 generators, opposed to using 2 refineries to make 100. So we actually get an additional generator out of it, so it's actually better. I might actually swap everything over there. All it requires is heavy residue and water. So the days of using just straight fuel is gone because you can make more, and the blender, which is absolutely nice. Okay, what do we need for this one? So let's select milestone. What do we got? What do we got? We need RCUs, aluminum, and some motors. So let's go get that real quick. Set that up. Come on, aluminum. Man, that looks so stupid. I wish I didn't need to do that. I probably don't, but it wasn't going, so I had to. So 200, and, well, I already have a bunch, but we're going to take extra because I'd like to have aluminum because that's what we use for the conveyor belts. So it's staying in the inventory. Now, let's go down a couple avenues here to figure out where in the heck I am making motors. And I need to go get fuel. Nope, it's this one, isn't it? Like a maze. It's a labyrinth. Nope, it's this one. It's one of them. All the buildings look the same for some reason. Who designed this place? Not me. I blame somebody else. There's another guy that comes on and does the painting. I'm not full of myself. No, never. No, yeah, definitely. We blame Damien. He may be on vacation right now, but he's doing the painting from his phone, which is not possible. But you know what? Stop judging. And we need RCUs. That's the tall building. Eventually, I am gonna just recolor everything. Actually, I should. Why am I going in there? I need this. Actually, I'm just gonna bring 250. Why not? I know we're not feeding them into the awesome sink. They probably sell a lot, but it takes quite a bit to make. And after this, we have to turn on the batteries. I just realized we haven't done that yet, but we're waiting on the Lumina solution, so yeah. I don't want to have it suck dry within like 2 minutes. I wanted to, you know, have enough to keep going and going and going. Let's launch this and get Ada here so I can stop talking for a sec, because I'm tired of hearing myself. Ish. Smash the like button.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function.
Yeah.
Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses.
No.
Especially since everything is recorded.
I've never tried to fly one halfway across the map only to fall and die. I've never done that. No. Why would you be so silly? Oh, you're so slow. The good news is we should have iodized fuel within an episode or two, which it's gonna be a lot better. Because it's gonna take at least an episode to set up the factory for it, and then maybe 2 or 3 episodes, but we're for certain there. I'm gonna take 200. I'm tired of running out. We seem to be going through it a lot. Oh, and actually, since I said I tore down the factory, there is no more regular fuel being made. I dismantled it. There was no point. There was literally 0 point to continuing it, so that's gone. Those are the 3 new generators running off the blender. It was taking from water and the heavy oil residue. So it's running perfectly. It's running smoothly. There hasn't been a hiccup yet. They're still going as fast as humanly possible. There's our fabric that we no longer need, so I dismantled that from this one, because that's making the plastic. So I looked into it. We really don't need this for anything, really. Nothing major. But yeah, what else did I do? I turned that one down because it was literally siphoning too little, actually, of rubber. So all the rubber's going into there. So I had to actually turn it on. It looks like there's now surplus, which is good, but it was sitting there minutes at a time waiting for more rubber because it kept going into the station. Other than that, that's pretty much it that's changed down here. So hopefully in the coming episodes I can actually, you know, get off my idea of just building here and start building elsewhere. We started in the plains. We were strong. We held on. But now we got to go back there or close to it and actually do something over there. Because I keep saying you can't do everything here, but I keep proving myself wrong. It's a little bit of a logistics nightmare for certain things. You know, I mean, I even thought I wouldn't be able to do the batteries here, but guess what? We're doing them. It might be a headache with water and or, you know, aluminum products, but we'll figure it out. But I swear, there's going to be something that we can't make here soon enough. It has to be. Like this little guy right here. Like, this is hilarious. I joked and made everybody think that it was a big building. It's literally just a manufacturer. Everything's getting pumped in. There's no hiccups. There might be eventually with something. There's no hiccups. And we're actually making quite a bit, which is awesome. But yeah, let's turn this on now, because there should technically be enough. It's been like 15 plus minutes. So I'm hoping there's a backflow now. This is going to get sucked dry probably. I'm kind of scared because I'm going to have to adjust more recipes. Well, let's turn it on. Oh, you're right there. Literally. What's the closest one? Over here. Okay. Well, you get something special today. You're going to go right there. We're going to connect there. We're going to jump out here. I think it might go the distance. It might not. Hey, there we go. Now work. Make me my first battery. I would put summer sloops in here, but I don't want to just because we're not gonna need a lot of batteries. It just depends on how far the drones go. Like literally, this is the only thing I use batteries for. And we've already got 6. Like, holy. These are gonna be full before we know it. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch this throughout the episode and throughout the next one. Look at that. It's not even keeping up yet. That's not good. That's definitely not good. Is it gonna stay consistently at 102? It kind of looks like it is. Because every time it gets down to like 101, then it goes back up to like 106. Oh, it dropped to 102. Okay, so it might drop a little bit. Watch it here. If it dips under 100, I'm going to go adjust the recipe. Because then at some point there's going to be a backflow. It has to dip. We're losing like, I think 1.5 per second, it looks like. And dip below 100. Yep, okay. Let's go quickly adjust this recipe. Make more. Because I don't want to disconnect the surplus flow just because then it's just going to bottleneck anyway and it's going to be stuck on a conveyor belt and not going anywhere else, which means that everything else gets backed up. So let's up this one. The good thing is I don't have to adjust the copper. All I have to adjust is this side, so... Let's try to make 70. How bad is that gonna... Okay, what about 69? 92, perfect. I think we make 120, I think. So 3692 is 18. Wouldn't go down to 18, would it? Hold up. It's 92, 18, no, 28. Okay, that's not too bad. That should be fine. 9.33 to... That did change a little bit, didn't it? Oh. Why is our hole there? Let's fix that. 9.3, let's call it 10. Just to be even. So 10's 56, and this is making 52. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Now it's maxed. So somehow changing this one actually affected it. Last time I did it, and it didn't touch that at all. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully I got those ratios right. If not, everything's backlogged anyway, so we're good. I'm just waiting for something to touch up. I don't know what it's going to be, but I feel like something is going to shut down at some point. I have that feeling. But everything seems to be going, which is real good. How about you? You gotta be empty. Nope, that's full. That's full, okay. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Let's just leave it. So let's go check and see how many batteries we had. We had 6 within 30 seconds, so I'm gonna guess we have a stack at this point. So I think they stack at 200, I believe. But yeah, we definitely have a lot. Oh, okay, we have... Wait, did it shut down already? Oh no. We ran out of... Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? Do I really need to put a pump on this? Really? No. That's why I hate this game. Literally. There's a divider. Full. Not full. So stupid. However, a pump should fix this. We're just gonna put a Mark 1 on there. No, we need to pump up, not down. And I, without it looking stupid, you gonna cut through anything? No. So did that turn back on? It did, okay. So this is just gonna travel all the way over there. And then get pumped into here. Wait, what? 30. I remember I put that there for a specific reason, but I think I might have to take it off. Because technically, if it pumps 30 in, then that means that might get full. We'll see. We'll let it run. I hope it doesn't get fetched up again. The one thing I didn't think it was going to get fetched up got fetched up. That's hilarious. But this, I think, should be going up. Just because I have surplus. There we go. We'll watch it and see what happens. Okay, so what can we do? The pod's back in 30 seconds. It's as if I planned that perfectly, almost. I didn't. But we kind of say we did. Because I think we're making every part now that we need up until the next tier. Look at that, he's back. Right on point. Perfect timing. Literally within 10 seconds. So nuclear power, do I really want to do this to myself? It's only for power, we don't need it. Okay, sorry, we do need it because we need the magnetic field generator. That's the second of the phase 4. But then we can get into this one. We can start using the resource well pressurizer. But then it gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 things we have to make. These are kind of a pain. These are somewhat of a pain. Those are ish. And these are easy. I think it takes aluminum or iron or something to make them. But yeah, we're not doing that. We can't do that. So we can technically do up to here. Do I really... I don't want to do that because we just started production on the last 2 things we could set up. This one gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 technically. Do I want to do this one? I don't know. Let's unlock it and just see. So do I have everything I need? Not even close. Okay. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab what I need and we'll go from there. Okay, we're going to get sidetracked real quick. I just happened to come to the back, just out of curiosity to check everything. This guy's running on empty pretty much, which means once that is empty, those are going to be pushing overtime. Technically, these two are not connected. They're connected down there by extractors and they kind of feed off and go separate. But this one only feeds everything there, and this one literally only feeds those three. So I could let's try this first. I'll try this first just to see what happens, because I think we can do it right here. Let's pop this right there. We're gonna take this and do the curve and go like that. That may alleviate it, because like I said, it's pumping 600 and we need like 581. So if not, then I have to put a third extractor down there, but for right now, we'll see if this works. It hurt taking supercomputers, by the way, because we only have like 3.5 stacks, which is fine because it's just surplus, but it's also being used for recipes, but it's also surplus, so it's not horrible. So I'm going to continue to collect and we'll be back. This is going to be a really fun build because I keep saying things are headaches and I keep kind of doing them and proving that they're not, but you guys aren't seeing all the stuff I'm doing behind the scenes. I could probably do like 5 or 6 hours easy of setting everything up and then going back, checking it back and forth and this and that. So you get to see the easy part. So we're going to drop all this into the hub. We're going to pull out of a nuclear reactor and we're going to see exactly what it needs. Because to do a nuclear reactor, I can't do it on site. There's no way. I need to build off-site because the amount of material we need is just kind of insane to do here. So we definitely have to move it. Now watch me be wrong, which is a strong possibility. I'm gonna smash this like button, the rocket button, sorry. They look the same, except it's not blue.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste.
That's one.
Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Yeah, no. We gotta take a look at that one too, I forget about that. But it's kind of funny how we unlocked this, which was technically here, but you can tell there is an order of everything. Technically this is number 5, that's number 6. This was technically number 5, now it's number 6. So yeah, there is a straight order to everything. I need them. I can make them, I just don't want to. But if I have to build more, I'm probably just gonna do a bunch off screen so that way I'm not taking too much. Because like I said, they are used for other things. I gotta change the color of that pipe. It is a weird contrast. That is not where I need to go. Where do I need to go? Oh, over here? Yeah, over here. Yeah, I'm not getting lost in my city, I promise. Not happening. Okay, so we need 50. I'm only gonna take 50. We probably need more. But yeah, look at that size of this thing. I think that's like taller than this, actually. I'm kind of curious. Is this gonna interfere with a route? I hope not. Technically, we're not on a road, so we should be good. Could be. So let's put it right there. It's probably on the road, isn't it? Or did I miss it? I missed it. It is quite literally just as tall as this building. Not quite. Almost. Yeah, this one's fun because with nuclear power, with nuclear reaction, you need water, obviously. But this takes a stupid amount of water. I'm pretty sure it actually takes twice the amount that you can get from a single extractor, I believe, because I think it takes 240. Yeah, and what is it? I think they do 200. I can't build one. Okay, we're just gonna assume it's 2. I think it's 200. It might be 240, but I think it's 200. It's literally been a couple hours since I placed one last, really. Actually, it's not. I literally did one over there. So I have no excuse. Anyway. Yeah, we need these, which... Nope, we don't need those. We need these, which... Nope, we need these, which are not shown. Wow, okay, game. Just kick me while I'm down. I'm trying to show something. Sorry, I forgot that you're not going to put it in there. But yeah, this big beast takes water, produces waste, like she said. So we have to do that and put it somewhere way off in the distance. Because the more radiation gets into something, the wider it gets. And that's not a good thing, especially if I were to put it here. We wouldn't be able to come into the center of the factory. We would be getting tick damage like crazy after a while. Because the radiation suit only does so much, and once you run out of the masks, you're done. So I believe they're made in the manufacturer. So let's just do this. Let's line it up. Let's just have some fun. Please? Hello? Game? No, I want the other side. Right there? Okay, that was right. There we go. Okay, so let's get into making uranium fuel rods, which take encased uranium cells, 3 encased industrial beams, easy to make, right? And then we need the electrical magnetic controls, which technically are made by, I believe, not the high-speed connectors, I believe it's the AI, am I right? It is. And then stators. And then encased beams, that's fine. This is where it gets fun, because then we need to get uranium, which... easy, we can find it. You need 3 concrete, and then you need sulfuric acid again. I was going to say sulfur, but no, it's sulfuric acid, which that's fine, but then you make these to make a byproduct of sulfuric acid, so then you have to adjust the recipe. So it's kind of a headache a little bit, not astoundingly, but it is annoying. And then to get 2 of these, you need 2 per minute, but it says 5, so weird. But technically, you can drop this to, I think, 0.25. It drops it quite a bit because literally one of these, I think it takes 300 seconds, so 5 minutes to run through one. So you actually don't need the 0.4 minute. I don't even think you need 0.25. I can't remember. We can go on my other world and check it, but I'm not going to. We're going to figure this out all over again. And with that, we also got the new part, which... is not built in here? Really? Is that also just in the assembler? Let's take a look. Oh, it is made in the assembler. Oh, look, we also need control rods for that. And the versatile framework, which we have plenty of. We're not using it. Guess where that's coming from? I don't even think the cargo container is full because we're making them so slowly. So as long as we have enough to keep up with that, because that is still going. No, it filled. I'm wrong. I'll eat my words. I swear that was going so slow, because we're making, what, 1 a minute? Yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So maybe I should... I don't have room in here, do I? But we also do have a bunch of waste still over there. So we should be fine on that. But yeah, nuclear power and making the generators, yay. That's gonna be fun. So that includes, so we need, okay, so if we need that, then we need to make these, which I know these are in the assembler. I was gonna say, don't make me a liar. So we need 3 strators and 2 AI limiters. AI limiters, easy to make. We literally will just take quick wire and copper. That's it. I won't do plastic. It's just too far of a draw to get. And then stators, easy. We don't have the ability to make iron pipe. No, we can't make iron beams. We can't make iron pipes. So yeah, this is just an iron node. And this would just also be, no, it would be a catrium and a copper, which is fine. So these should be easy to make. We need to make 4 anyway. So it makes 4 because we need technically 1 per minute, but 2 for that. And then we need 1.2. Okay, so we might have a little bit of overflow, give or take. But yeah, I'm going to go on the search for uranium. We're going to see how far away it is. So just for fun, I'm going to scan for it first, and then we're going to go there. Hopefully there's one nearby. I think there is over there. I think, but I think it's impure. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Oh, it dinged. Oh, it's up. Oh, there's one up there. That one's impure. There should be one right here. Nope. That's a cave, sorry, with uranium in it, because I think there's a power slug, a summer sloop, or a Mercer sphere. So I guess we don't have to go my regular route. So let's go this one. So yeah, that one's way over in the swamp. You gotta go through a cave, under a waterfall. It's just kind of a pain in the ass to get to it all, I just see. So yeah, we're just gonna fly over here and utilize this one. It's impure, doesn't matter. Could be fine. The only thing I'm concerned about is where I'm gonna put the waste. Because like I said, I don't want to do it near the base. Because it will become radioactive real quick. I think I'll have, like, even right here, if I were to put it right here, we'd still be getting tick damage probably right about there once it builds up enough. It might be a little farther away, but it's not much. I was gonna say, where is this elevator at? It saves from flying up. It's a boring ride. Oh, and I remember a couple episodes I said it was the Ada Vader, but I think it's the Elevata. I think is what they called it. But I have it shut off for her to... Actually, I don't have it shut off for her to talk. Why isn't she talking? She loves to talk when I go up long distances. She always does. That's weird, okay. Anyway, we'll hear her again eventually. I don't think anybody's heard her yet, but she does say things when we're riding in the elevator. Now, where was this? It's right there. Okay. That's not bad, I guess. I mean, we could, in theory, stock it all up here. Maybe on that plateau. But then that means I'd have to have the reactor up here, which... You know what? There's water right there. That's a nice plateau. Let's do that right now, actually. I believe... I wasn't even that high. Come on. Call baloney on that one. Okay, we're gonna kill you guys, because I don't like you. Did it only kill one? Wow. I missed? I say I never missed. Is that purple? Oh my god, it's purple. There's so many around here. Okay, you get to die too. I already have to deal with radiation. I don't want to have to deal with you guys. Okay, let's see here. Is it on Zoop? No. Awesome. It's perfectly in line with the height, so there shouldn't be any glitch throughs. Awesome. I'm trying to push myself to do things differently as well, because I literally have a pattern of doing the exact same thing every time I play. Whatever. I don't care. It'll bug me, but only a little bit. Oopsie. Come on. There we go. And then we'll put that one right there. Oh, I need steel plates. I'm running out. Okay. Power, power, power. We're not gonna get this set up this episode. I need cable, are you serious? Do I have wire? Not really. Do I want to run down there? I'll be right back.
Knock, knock.
I'm doing this because...
Then you say, who's there? It's me, Elevata. And then you ask, Elevata who? No, I elevate you.
That's a bad dad joke if I've ever heard one, but I wanted to prove that she does say things. And literally, as soon as I got in the elevator, she started to speak, so I'm like, click. And that is literally a perfect placement. Literally locked it in place, right at the edge. Switched it around so that way we can pump water straight into it. Doesn't even have to go far. We also don't need to go too far with the radioactive material. However, I do need to find a place to put it. Because, like I said, this area will get irradiated very quickly. Maybe I should put it up here. I mean, I don't think it travels vertically, but it might. I don't think it's a horizontal thing. I think it's actually just all around. Oh my, there's a summer sloop here. Yes? How did I not know about that? Well, thank you. I wish I could blow it up, but I can't, so we're just gonna do something really silly. We're gonna put it in our inventory and watch the mass just slowly go down. How much is in this? I know we're up to 48, 53. Holy, okay. Okay, we're gonna be here for a minute. Because I'm gonna make a foundation up here for a bunch of cargo containers. Just to put all the byproduct up here. I don't want to get rid of this, but at the same time, we don't need it. It's just slowly killing us. We've already lost 2.5 masks. That would be nice. Please. It's literally getting deleted. Hurry. Thank you. When you don't have masks or the suit, you die so quickly, it's insane. Can I blow this up? Please go away. I don't want you to be there anymore. Okay, vertical. Oops. Vertical. And we'll just do that. Delete this. Hopefully not delete everything else. How did that happen? That was random. Okay. I thought I had it in line. I guess I didn't. Okay. I'll take it. How about this? Is this okay? Not really, but actually, I probably should go up one more. Yeah, probably should go up one more. Let's do this. I think this should be possible. And then we should be able to do that. There we go. Technically not the same height, but nobody's gonna know way up here, so yeah, is what it is. We're dealing with it. We're making things work as we go. I need light apparently because it's getting dark. Put that there. Oh, I missed. Running out of fuel. This should be big enough. Nope. How silly does that look off the edge? Easy fix. With like anything, you just make it so that way it looks like it's structurally supposed to be like that. Come on, there we go. Perfect. So the way it looks like it goes into the mountain, or into the plateau itself. This one might not. Yeah, I was gonna say, I have to come down quite far. But, on the plus side, we can make a ladder on this one. Because I'm not making an elevator. It just makes no sense to. Literally, this is going to be radioactive. We're never going to come up here unless we need the radioactive material for a recipe, which I believe we do. But it'll sit here and gather until then. Did I get that perfect? Almost. Perfect. And just for safety reasons, obviously, because we want to care about better employees, even though I'm the only employee on the planet, unless we hire a doggo, which you can't, but you know, they're cute to follow you around. And there we go. Really? You couldn't go to the last one? Awesome. That leads us up to here. I don't need to put in, I'll put a container down, I guess. We'll start it, where is it? It's right there, so technically, why is that still floating there? I thought I got them all. We'll start it here. Dead center. There we go. I think we should be able to bypass that, I hope. I mean, if, yeah, we'll figure it out. It's fine. However, go back over here. See, structure. Makes it look like it's legit, like it's not actually floating there. So, what do we need again? Okay, let me figure this out and I'll be right back, and then we'll end the episode with starting the production of nuclear power. Okay, just as right now, oh dear, as he's trying to kill me, there's the occasional time where it may glitch, where if you put uranium in your inventory, it acts like and then come back and hopefully it's stopped. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that happens. It's just random because I was taking tick damage like I shouldn't have. Did that stay there? Did that come back? I'm sorry, what? Oh, by the way, look at this death trap. all those mega hives and everything just waiting for you to bust in and try and kill you. I'm gonna continue setting this up and we'll be right back, but I wanted to show just in case if that happens to you, save and reset and you'll be fine. Okay, one more thing. Forgot to mention this. Oh, I shot that. Forgot to mention this at the beginning of this episode because I said it last episode and I was wrong. I thought the homing guidance was something that was like kind of an accessory. No, it's something you actually have to make as ammunition because it's doing exactly what I said it was going to do. I'm sorry that I have to shoot you, but I have to. Nothing else is around. He's around, we're going to shoot you first. So if you go like this, and then you've seen the bullets go, technically they're supposed to go towards him. I'm not sure why they're not, but as you can see, they're kind of collecting right there. So let's try this guy. Maybe I can't shoot him because he's peaceful. You, come here. See? Ah, I did it. You must, I think you can only do it within a certain radius, but yeah. The bullet's cool because the bullets kind of like flow towards him and he has no idea that he's about to die. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna continue again. Okay, I'm pretty sure when I just took the elevator up, Eva was doing elevator music by humming. It was quite interesting. I wish I could replay it, but I don't think the sound bit is there. However, I'm going to call it for this episode right here because I'm actually going to transition to the next episode right after this. So that way I can kind of show what we're doing to build because there's quite a bit to it and I got to figure out how to get limestone up here, which we're probably just going to do lifters. I was thinking about maybe setting up a drone, but I mean, I kind of figured too with that big building that's going to be a drone hub. So I'm going to build it up quite a bit more and I'm going to put storages on each kind of floor of what we need where the drones are going to come in and lay them down if I can. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll continue with the nuclear power and then probably start on the generators as well. But other than that, everybody stay cool, stay frosty. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon. Bye for now.